Two things, no matter where the person is in their business, whether they are at six figures wanting to go to multiple six figures, or whether they're in that 75K range, they may have hit 100 before, but they just can't get to that 100K mark consistently, regardless of what income bracket they are in. There are two things that most entrepreneurs struggle with from one level to the next. And it doesn't really seem to change, right? Regardless, I've had clients whose business earned $1 million who came to me for the same things, right? And one of those things, or actually both of them, just happen to be my superpowers. So that's what we're going to talk about today, those two things. But before we do, have you joined 3D Success Academy for Women in Business? Like, what are you waiting on to invest in yourself at the next level so you can go to your next level? I think you may have like another day or so to catch it while it is $1,111 off of the regular investment cost. The Academy doesn't go on sale, right? So this is an amazing opportunity to step into this portal, right? The ultimate growth track, while it is at an amazing offer. So let's get into what I want to share with you on today, which is the two things that I find that every entrepreneur struggles with from one income level or one goal that they have for a new income level to the next. And those two things are clarity and systems. And they are my superpowers, right? So I remember, owning a brick and mortar service-based business and creating all of these systems. And it was just coming so naturally. Okay, I need a system for this. I need a system for that. But what I found was the thing that was really easy for me, that was coming natural, it was like the next thing that I needed to do every time there was a circumstance, or even before a circumstance came, was to create and also look at the system. So I remember one particular system, and this was to help me so that as I was moving more into the space of being a visionary, and this has made it so easy for me as a business coach, and life coach, because I've taken those systems and just rolled it over into my business now. And one of the things that was so necessary for my business at that time was, if I wanted to be a visionary, I needed to let go of the reins. So I had to understand what that looked like. And many leaders, many business owners really struggle when it comes to delegating tasks. Like, they may give the staff, a task to do, but not fully explain it. One person they may tell to do it one way, and then another person they may share to do it another way. And that's because there is no system. There's no rhyme and reason. Everything is kind of random. And one of the reasons is random, which is not what this training is about, is because they're consumed, right? They're constantly putting out fires, and their time is overwhelmed with tasks and activities that aren't allowing them to operate at their highest. That's for a whole nother training though, right? But I created systems in my business to help me so that I could become a visionary that would really detail, what is it that you want these people to do, right? Could you give this same system to 5 different people and they be able to walk out the steps? They are called standard operational procedures. Many entrepreneurs don't have them. They just kind of doing what they do. Many entrepreneurs hit a high income goal every now and then, or maybe one and done, and can't do it again because they don't have standard operational procedures. So they don't know how they got to it. They don't know what activities were being made. They don't know who they need in order for that thing to continue going again. So two things that many entrepreneurs come to me for, and they always need it at every new level, is clarity and systems. Like, what does your multiple 6-figure goal look like? what is going to change in your business, in your life, who's going to be needed to allow things to function more smoothly at that new level of income earning capacity, right? Who are you going to be? Clarity. A client is coming to mind now who has this desire and this goal, and the only thing is they really haven't looked at the fact that, and I talked about inspecting what you expect, right? They haven't inspected what they're expecting. So they're kind of expecting to kind of just have this thing happen without looking at what they're currently doing with their time that needs to change in order to be the person that can manifest this new goal that they have, which is to, teach what they know. They have a heart. They want to deliver this intellectual property to other people so that they can get healing and results the way that they are, but they have so many other things on the table that they're unwilling to put down, right? That they can't become the person they need to be in order to fulfill the goal. And so what we do is we declutter, right? We take a look at what's not necessary for the next level. So 2 things: clarity. Do you have clarity? Are you clear? Do you understand that what you use to create the first level is probably not going to work on that next level? Will you take some of that with you? Absolutely. But there are going to be new standard operational procedures, SOP, right? There are going to be new systems that you need in order to manifest at that next level. Say, for instance, you're desiring multiple 6 figures and you're at your 6-figure mark, or right at the cusp of your 6-figure mark. What are you going to need in order for that to happen at that new level? Do you have the capacity for what it is that you're saying that you desire? Many of you are praying for things that you haven't prepared for, you haven't planned for, and you currently don't have the capacity. If all of these new sales were to come into your business, are you prepared? Do you have the systems in place to be able to house it? Because what happens for many people in that growth stage, so they start getting more people, but their standard operational procedures are out of whack, and they can't even hold the number of new people who are coming in. So they have unsatisfied customers, unfulfilled obligations, all of the things. So do you have clarity on what it looks like, the thing that you're desiring at this next level? And do you have the systems and the capacity in order to hold all of that stuff that you're praying for? That's my take on today. I am the systems girl. We talk about clarity. It's actually the first track inside 3D Success Academy. And then, of course, we talk about systems for your business. One more thing I want to share. I have a client who came to me who was right at her 6-figure mark, and things just started kind of plummeting for her. Wouldn't you know, some of the systems that we had talked about, she had been implementing about 3 years prior, she simply stopped doing the systems, right? And then she wasn't aware of, okay, if you start back doing those systems, it's going to get you back to the point that you were. But now she needed clarity on what it would look like at the next level, because she was desiring that next income level, which would change her standard operational procedures. It would probably change who she needed to help fulfill those things. So clarity and systems are the 2 things most people come to me about, regardless of their level of income. My clients whose business have reached $1 million. My clients who are wanting to hit multiple 6 figures, who've already hit 6 figures. My clients who are like at that 75K mark and just cannot break past that money ceiling. Every new level, there's this level of uncertainty that goes on. And so if that's you, you have an amazing opportunity to join us during the 11/11 sale. And I believe when you see this video, it's probably the last day, where you get $1,111 off of the investment cost, the regular investment cost. So it ends November the 11th. Not sure when you see this video, but the opportunity, it's still there. That's my take on today: clarity and systems. You need them. They change at each new level.